Everybody called Pastor Daniel's wife a prayer warrior. But nobody knew that every midnight, she ruled a kingdom beneath the ocean. In a powerful church in Lagos, Pastor Daniel is known for miracles, prophecy, and deliverance. His wife, Pastor Mrs. Evelyn, is the perfect woman. Elegant. Soft-spoken. Always covered in graceful white outfits. Deeply respected by women in church. Mother to 2 lovely children. She leads the women's fellowship and teaches about holiness. But every night after the whole house sleeps, water begins to drip from under her bedroom door. At exactly 12 a.m., she opens her eyes. Her pupils turn silver. She quietly stands up and walks barefoot outside. The compound gate opens by itself. She walks toward the ocean. Evelyn was not always human. Many years ago, when she was a teenager in a riverine village, she almost drowned. Instead of dying, she was saved by Yemira, the ancient queen mother of the sea, who revealed Evelyn's true identity. She was born from a marine bloodline, sent into the human world to build influence. Her assignment: marry a powerful man of God. Enter the church. Weaken the prayer altar. Recruit souls through deception. That powerful man became Pastor Daniel. At first, Evelyn truly fell in love with him. That was the beginning of her internal battle. Duty to the sea kingdom. Love for her husband. Love for her children. Loyalty to dark marine covenants. One Sunday, Pastor Daniel starts a fiery sermon. Every marine spirit attacking destinies in this city, catch fire. Immediately, the church microphone explodes. Rain begins falling heavily outside even though the sky was clear. Women in white garments begin screaming. 3 members faint. A child points at Evelyn and whispers, "Mommy is wet." Everyone laughs it off. But Daniel notices something disturbing. Evelyn's chair. Evelyn's chair is soaked with water. Yet her dress is dry. That night Daniel begins having strange dreams. He sees a throne made of coral. Women with fishtails bowing. His wife sitting on a golden sea throne. People from his church chained underwater. He wakes up sweating. Beside him, Evelyn is asleep. But her pillow is wet with salt water. The prayerful church worker named Mama Grace starts suspecting something. She notices fish scales in Evelyn's car. Seashells in the pastor's office. Strange perfume smelling like ocean breeze. Choir women becoming mysteriously wealthy after getting close to Evelyn. One night after vigil, Mama Grace follows Evelyn. She watches in horror as Evelyn walks into the beach and the water parts for her. April 16, 2:22 a.m., Lopez Becky. Under the water is a glowing palace. There, village witches kneel. Wealthy women from Lagos bow. Politicians offer gold. Church members' names are written in a sea scroll. Evelyn sits on a throne and says, "The pastor's prayers are becoming stronger. His fasting must be stopped." Mama Grace gasps. A mermaid guard hears her. The next morning Mama Grace is found speechless in church, unable to talk. Pastor Daniel becomes troubled. He seeks counsel from an old mountain prophet, Prophet Elijah, who tells him, "The enemy is in your bed. The water spirit wears your wife's face." Daniel refuses to believe it. Evelyn has stood beside him for years. She helped build the ministry. She raised their children. How can she be evil? But the signs increase. The baptism pool overflows by itself. Church members confess seeing Evelyn in dreams by rivers. Men in the church suddenly lose jobs. Several barren women who got prayer from Evelyn become pregnant, but their babies vanish in miscarriages. The prophet warns. Her throne grows stronger through women's tears. Daniel's heart breaks. He begins secretly praying against the spirit behind his wife. This is where the story becomes deeply emotional. Evelyn realizes Daniel now suspects her. That night in the Sea Kingdom, the Marine Queen appears. "Kill your husband, or lose your throne forever." Evelyn is torn. She truly loves Daniel. She remembers when he married her with nothing, when they built the church in one small rented hall, when they prayed through hunger together, when he carried her during pregnancy, their children calling him the best father. For the first time, Evelyn cries underwater. Her tears turn into pearls. She whispers, "I don't want to lose my family." The Sea Queen becomes furious. "Then we will take them from you." Daniel announces a 7-day prayer crusade against marine oppression. Crowds gather. The church is packed. On the final night, the atmosphere is heavy. Wind blows violently. The church door slams shut. The altar candles go out. Suddenly Evelyn walks in wearing pure white, but her feet leave what she begins shaking. Her voice changes. A deep echoing voice speaks through her. "This church was built on our waters." Members scream and start praying. The children cry. The walls begin leaking water. A wave-like force sweeps through the church. Daniel stands on the altar and shouts, "Evelyn, fight for your soul." For a moment her human self returns. She looks at Daniel crying, "Save the children." Then the Sea Queen fully manifests through her. A spiritual battle erupts. The prayer fire from the church clashes with ocean forces. Daniel finally breaks the covenant using the truth about Evelyn's origin. Her mother had once dedicated her unborn child to the sea for wealth. That covenant is what gave the Sea Kingdom access. Daniel calls Evelyn's real name from birth. Isiosa. Daughter of promise, come out. The covenant shatters. The church floods stop. The silver eyes disappear. Evelyn collapses. But here's the final twist. When she wakes up, she is free. Yet the youngest daughter, little Zara, quietly stares into a bowl of water. Her eyes flash silver. She smiles. And whispers, "The throne is never empty."